If you want to hear the selections for palette roulette number 1 of 2020, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, this is the first set of selections for palette roulette number 1 for 2020. I am really jazzed about this, and I am so excited to show you the palettes that you selected. So let me show you. There are 3 palettes, but technically 4, and I'll explain why. So let's talk about the 4th one. I am going to be using these palettes. There is the Glam and the Glow from Lancome, and I am rolling this into the palette roulette because Zana asked me to do some looks with this palette and the sister Glam palette. Let me show you that one, to create some daytime looks, not just glam, with these palettes. So this is the Glam. The one I showed you just now was the Glow. So you will see me doing at least one other video with this one. This is one of the looks I created with the first video I'm doing on this topic, and I will be putting the link in the cards in this video right here as soon as I have that video uploaded. So that is the first palette, but technically there are 2 palettes from Lancome. They really are pretty fantastic, and I did quite a few videos on these palettes late last year if you wanted to check it out. Again, Glam and Glow, Holiday Blockbuster 2019 from Lancome. I feel like that was an advertisement or something. Now let's move to the palettes that were specific to this series. In this video, which I'll put right here, I presented 10 palettes, and I asked you 2 things. First, I asked you to let me know which palette was of interest to you, and I went with, it was either going to be the most commented on, or if I didn't get that many comments, I was going to just use whatever palettes were named. And so I chose the 3 that were named as the preference, and I'm going to go based on newest to my collection to oldest in my collection. And the first one is from Julie, and Julie asked for the Warrior 3 to help her figure out how to do looks with this palette. Warrior 3 is beautiful. I have done swatches with this palette. I will put the swatches right here, and this is what it looks like. Just beautiful. And the swatches are recent, that's why I'm specifically mentioning it. And I'm really looking forward to doing some looks. Specifically, I want to challenge myself with the bottom row. Blues are a little bit more challenging for me, and I will definitely be incorporating some of those. I find them just gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to using this one and at least creating a couple of looks. Next newest in my collection, and this was requested by 2 people. Steph and Aaron asked for this palette. And Steph has extra reasons to request looks for that palette, and that reason is going to be coming up soon on this channel. And here is the palette. And all of these shadows are super wearable. It is a gorgeous palette. I think anyone can do fabulous looks with this palette. It is extremely user-friendly. I love them all. I love them all, and I'm hoping to make some very different looks using this palette. You're guaranteed to have a purple look for sure, given my green eyes. But anyway, I really enjoy this palette a lot. And as I've said before, there's a reason it is a flagship palette in the Colored Raine palette collection. It's absolutely beautiful. And finally, we have Susan G. And Susan G asked for this one, which is the Chloe Morello 2. It is one of my favorite palettes in my entire collection. Colored Raine Queen of Hearts also is, by the way. And I don't know for Warrior 3 because I haven't used it enough yet. But this is the Chloe Morello 2, and it is beautiful. And these are colors that I would argue most folks would have in their collection, especially the first 3 rows. This Chartreuse, maybe not, but definitely the first 3 rows, there would be a good chance that you have colors like that in your collection. And so if you do not have this limited edition palette, hopefully the looks that I come up with are doable with substitutes, dupes that you have in your own collection. So I have a total of 5 palettes, with 3 of them selected through this selection process from the palette Roulette. I will not have any face selections this round because I am using a lot of cream face products, and I was overwhelmed with just getting used to using those, and I don't have any specialty items either that I put out there to be selected this time around. I think I just need a break from those because they do take me completely out of my routine, but they will be making an appearance again. I also asked if you preferred to see palettes or you preferred a number system, and here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to do a hybrid. I am going to show you 10 palettes every time, but I'm also going to offer you the opportunity to give me a number in a given range. And I think that if people like to be surprised, you'll get that option. And if you want to select something out of the 10 that I am presenting, you'll have that option as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do in the future, but more on that when I give you my looks and selection video, which will be the next video on this palette Roulette. Hopefully I'm not rambling too much. I hope you enjoy the selections that were made. Of course, if you commented, you know that you have one of your requests in this whole set. And I do look forward to doing some looks for you, and as usual, to present them in still images in the How Was It video. Please let me know what you think of the selections and the plan going forward. I'm always all ears. I appreciate your feedback, and I look forward to giving you a bunch of looks and my thoughts on the palettes, especially the Warrior 3. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.